Dear Vice President Iotova, dear Prosecutor General Geshev, dear Minister of Justice Tsarkov, dear participants of the conference, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to participate in today's conference on hate speech along with such professionals in their fields. This is exactly what we need to create a better environment for future generations. Let me start by thanking the organizers of this conference, as the issue of battling hate speech must result in real actions from all stakeholders involved. Hate speech does not concern one member state of the European Union or another. Hate speech is a threat to the proper functioning of our democratic society, and it undermines our values such as respect and solidarity. For this reason, more should be done at the European level. About 2 years ago, the European Union started a new initiative on extending the list of EU crimes to include all forms of hate crime and hate speech. Whether based on sexuality, gender, race or religion, the Commission has deemed these crimes particularly serious due to their negative effect on individuals or whole societal groups. It is especially important to emphasize the cross-border nature of online hate speech. For this reason, the Commission designated a common European approach to combating this threat in a more effective way, as opposed to individual nations doing it on their own. It is important to mention that this initiative is part of a broader set of actions at an EU level. The European Parliament the issue of hate speech has also been addressed in a number of resolutions and debates. For example, in June 2017, the European Parliament adopted a resolution on combating anti-Semitism. The text insists on the need to provide enforcement authorities with targeted training on combating hate, crime and discrimination. The European Parliament also calls for establishing dedicated anti-hate units in police forces where they do not exist yet. Also in 2019, we have called, as European People's Party group, for a European plan against anti-Semitism in the European elections. With the European Commission, Vice President Margaritis Skinner's EU strategy on combating anti-Semitism and fostering Jewish life, the European People's Party is delivering on its promise. The most recent resolution of the European Parliament, adopted in May 2022, pointed to religious-based hate crimes that remain underreported and under-prosecuted. It called for establishing comprehensive data collection systems on hate crimes and other discriminatory acts against belief or religious communities. Besides enforcement authorities, it is equally important for society as a whole to take part in the fight against hate speech, especially today with the development of new technologies and social media. Teaching our kids to be tolerant towards their counterparts from different societal, religious or race groups proves vital to counter the growing number of hate crimes in our Union. While many of the technologies in social media rewards polarization, we must reward mutual respect and understanding in our societies. Combating hate and violence means also adopting stricter laws on removing terrorist content online. Individuals and social media should be made responsible for their roles. Our societies are under constant attack by extremists who spread hate and violence via social media onto the screens of our younger generations. To conclude, I would like to point out that on a European level many steps have been taken and are continuing to be taken to fight against hate speech and to limit its impact on our societies. Ultimately, it depends on all of us to reach the positive results we are looking for. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you an engaging and productive debate in your conference.